those leading the anti-E-Levy crusade should stop that. They should stop that. You see, Paul, I have friends in NDC and NPP, and nobody will influence the way I want to think. Those leading the anti-NDC. Look, let me tell you something. Between 2008, Paul, look at this. Between 2008 and 2016, yes, between 2008 and 2016, there was an increase in VAT from 12% to 15% in 2014. Is that correct?
Yes.
There was imposition of 5% VAT on real estate in 2014. There was imposition of 17% VAT on pharmaceuticals other than retail. There was the abolition of the 3% flat rate. There was the imposition of 17.5 on financial services.
That's
you remember that?
I remember that. I remember the financial services tax.
Yes.
It was very boring.
Yes. Imposition of 17.5 on auction and promoters of public entertainment. There was 17% tax on entertainment.
So if you got a show
and
you are playing with Kofi Kenyatta,
the
organizer of the show was charged 17%.
The most annoying one was 17% on businesses of gyms and spa. Imposition of capital gain tax on petroleum operations. Introduction of 5% national. All of these were introduced. They were very good. I supported. I don't remember one time where I was against any tax. The government of the day was against most of these taxes and campaigned with these, and then came to power. None of them.
Some have been removed.
Yeah, no, but Paul, this one will be removed, and that one will be increased.
Okay.
Yes. So this has gone on since time immemorial. And these guys will make all the noise about E-Levy, will come to power. Today, somebody won't like A-Plus. They won't be happy with A-Plus because all of us are saying that E-Levy, we disagree and you agree. And the same people will come and sit here, E-Levy will be increased. NDC will come to power and increase E-Levy. I don't want, you see, the kind of things that we have heard.
But that's the point. NDC in their narrative have not said that they will...
No, they said, I said Ketia said that
they will abolish E-Levy.
E-Levy when they come to power. But let me tell you this.
They will say he's a general secretary,
Look,
not the finance minister.
Yes, good. That is somebody's figment of somebody's imagination.
Maybe he didn't say it as NDC general secretary.
But Paul, you know what? Let me tell you this. When NDC comes to power, they will not abolish E-Levy. Somebody will sit on this show and explain to you why E-Levy is now very important. And you see, the kind of things that we have heard and seen in this country, I will not sit down for anybody. I'm not somebody who subscribes to breaking the 8. Let me be very honest. I don't subscribe to that.
You think every 8 should be broken?
Yes.
Everybody should do 8.
And I cannot turn around. In 2016, when I was fighting for Akufo-Addo to be president, I said, Ghana Mambo, the party BND 8-8. I don't want to come here today and come and say, oh, now the same person who said this is making a U-turn.
Yeah, but
what I said in 2016 is exactly what I'm saying today. I will never change it. It doesn't mean that NPP won't be able to break the 8. I'll be.
But you don't want to be conflicted because you said before.
What I said 8-8, and I still stand there. However, after the 8 years, we are going to assess what every government was able to achieve. NDC, MPP, we heard a lot. I campaigned, I said a lot. Today, most of the things that we said, unfortunately, are the opposite because Akufo-Addo is not getting the right people to work with. And my father himself too has become a pastor.
Who's your father?
Akufo-Addo is my father.
He's become a pastor?
Yes.
He preaches?
He can't call his people to order. Akufo-Addo is a very nice person, and he has made the niceness over. Look, Paul, can you imagine? I never believed that one day Akufo-Addo will become president, and Adwo Asafo will leave a whole ministry and go and sit somewhere.
Why is he?
I don't know. Like under Akufo-Addo's government.
I thought she was not well.
So is she the only human being in Ghana? What kind of what is this?
But you know that when you become president, then you are conflicted with procedures.
Yes,
Yes.
I agree. But you see, so many things have gone.
Yeah, but when you are president, you're conflicted with procedures. It's not the same as opposition leader.
Yes, I
Some
agree.
of your ministers, you have to report them to the CID. Even as president, a minister has done something. Sometimes you have to report him to the CID.
Yeah, I agree.
You have to cause the Attorney General to write something to him. You cannot do the Attorney General's work.
So what?
Like these people you are talking about, these OMCs you are talking about,
Yeah.
however angry the president is an action for GRA and the Ministry of Finance to take. He can't take the action.
Yes, I
He
totally
has to tell
agree.
the Minister of Finance that take the action here.
I totally agree. What I think the president can do is exactly what he did with the Takrady MC.
Yes, he did that. Yes.
Yes.
Those that he can do, he's been doing it.
So you see, all I'm saying is that the person who can run this country is somebody who can hire and fire.
I'll get the point you're trying to make.
Hire and fire. And Akufo-Addo has nothing to lose. If you want to play, if you want to be lenient, you can't run Ghana. And most people didn't. Akufo-Addo is a very nice man. People don't know that one about him. Akufo-Addo, he doesn't like giddy. Yeah, oh no. Me, I've been with Nana. Hey, Nana does not like that kind of.
He likes to reason through things
Yeah,
and take his time.
Yes.
Make
I will give
decisions.
that. Yes, Nana doesn't like. So it's very. That's why it's very difficult for him to even deal with his own people. If he likes, he should make me chief of staff for 1 week. Like, everybody is gone.
But the government will collapse if everybody's gone.
Yeah, there's too many. There are 30 million people in this country. At least there are 10 million people who can do something.
But the system must work.
You have to go. Somebody must come. Donald Trump will fire you the next day. You understand? It is not as we expected it to be. However, I do not expect that we pay E-Levy and it is the same things that have happened. I support any tax that is going to build this country.
I get your point.
I support it. If we are going to pay E-Levy, Paul, if I don't want to pay E-Levy, I want to send 100 Ghana to somebody in Kumasi. Let me take the VIP and go.
Yeah, and go to Kumasi.
And go to Kumasi.
And do it and give it to him.
Yes, and go and give it to the person.
You don't want to pay the person in Kumasi and in Takrady. No, even let's talk about Accra. I mean, Hacho. And I have to go and give money to somebody in Teshinungwa. He should come for it. Before they will come for it.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
In Trotro.
Most people want to pay taxes. However, most people are disappointed in how this
money has been used.
This particular government, because those who are disappointed are not just disappointed. They are disappointed because they trust Nana Addo as an action man. Unfortunately, something has
But is it
gone
not
on.
too early to cast a verdict that they have not used money well?
How do you mean?
Is it not too early to cast a verdict on this government that they have not used the money well? Is it not too early?
I didn't ever believe that we will spend $35 million
on conferences.
Have you interrogated
that?
I will never interrogate it.
No, you should. Maybe you should.
I don't know how. Look.
Because the other day when they published
even America, we're in COVID, where social distancing, Zoom, you can never spend 35 million Ghana cedis doing
but you
virtual
have to interrogate it.
I will never even interrogate that. It's just like telling me that I should go and try and see if you jump inside acid.
There's more details on that. I'm not holding brief for them. I don't know.
You know why I'm saying this? Some of these things remind the president. Look, the president is one person. I want Akufo-Addo to know that they have chopped the money.
Oh, but is it not? Are you not quoting from the Auditor General's report?
Yeah, they have chopped the money. No, you see,
who chopped it? Who chopped it?
The people who came and did the conference. We have to look for them. They have chopped their money.
The National COVID-19 Task Force.
They have.
Is it them who did the conference?
They have chopped the money.
But who chopped the money?
The people who told us that they spent
Where did you get the report from?
From the Auditor General.
Auditor General said some people spent 35 million Ghana cedis on conference.
Conferencing, COVID-19 conferencing. The budget, no, but COVID-19 expenditure is
in the budget.
It's an open.
35 million cedis is how much dollars now these days? Divided by 6, 5, 6, 7. Some people say 7, some people say 6. Yeah. Okay, so who has been there? Mikhail will do it for me and give it to you.
You see, China, where COVID
How
started.
many years of that? 35 million, how many years? How many? Is it 1920 and
1920.
2019 and 2020. COVID conferences.
If you are going to do conference on how people should...
Maybe they had to. Maybe the money
Look,
goes
even
into...
if you are
maybe the money goes... Where I can think, I'm not holding brief for them again, where I can think the money goes, setting up the infrastructure to be able to do the Zoom. Because I know some companies, private companies, who's had to spend quite a bit of money on setting up the infrastructure. I know private schools who had to spend a lot of money on setting up the infrastructure.
To do Zoom.
To do Zoom and all those things that they do. So maybe a ministry of X doesn't have the infrastructure.
Everybody, I will never, ever hide my likeness for Nana Addo. Me, I'm a strong Nana Addo supporter. I like Nana Addo. I have a lot of respect for him. But I will never, when I'm disappointed in Nana Addo, I'm disappointed in Nana Addo.
You are disappointed because you think he didn't fire?
And I think that he has allowed people to have their way. Look, when you are telling people to pay E-Levy, you do not tell us that you spent 35 million on COVID. You know that there is no money.
But you have to interrogate that. I still
never
think
said,
that,
look, if there is no money.
As a public person with enough following,
you
have to interrogate that.
Paul, if you make me president of Ghana, you can spend even 100 million on COVID and you can defend it.
Yes.
Defending how you have chopped money is not a big deal. You can always chop the money and defend it. We are begging everybody. I am putting my reputation on the line.
For E-Levy.
For E-Levy. Telling people that this government will collapse. Telling NDC that when you come to power, don't abolish E-Levy.
They won't. They have not said they will.
According to Adom-Otchere, all of us should support this country to develop.